The process of creation involves choosing which visual elements to use. It also involves organizing these elements so that the final arrangement best conveys the artist's intention. In two-dimensional arts, such as painting and photography, this organization of the visual elements is usually called composition. But a broader term that applies to the entire range of visual art is design. The word design indicates both the process of organizing visual elements and the product of that process. Here are 6 most important principles of design. Artists do not use all these design principles in every work of art, but in this chapter, we'll explore each one in more detail because they provide an understanding not only of how artists work, but also of how design affects us. Unity and variety are complementary concerns lying at opposite ends of a spectrum. Unity is the appearance or condition of oneness. A canvas painted all one color has absolute unity without variety. Very few artworks are absolutely unified into one homogeneous theme. Yves Klein first mixed this deep blue hue and named IKB, International Klein Blue. This blue painted canvas is unvaried throughout. The different height and width of this canvas and its thickness can be seen as variety, maybe, but overall this work is an extreme example of unity. It could seem boring for that reason. Variety, on the other hand, provides diversity. Variety acts to counter unity. When we see more variety in a work of art, it seems less orderly. Kandinsky's Composition 8 is an example of variety. He used various shapes, lines, and colors in various sizes. Yet, the artist placed some orderly elements here and there. These half circles here are aligned at the bottom here, and also very symmetry by this vertical straight line. And same thing here, this triangle shape is also very symmetry. And all of these shapes are geometric shapes, which have certain order. The sameness of too much unity can be boring, and the diversity of uncontrolled variety may be chaotic. Most artists strive for a balance between unity and variety that can yield interesting composition. In this painting, Jacob Lawrence balanced unity and variety. He established visual themes with the lines, shapes, and colors of the train seats, figures, and luggage, and then he repeated and varied these themes. Let's break them down a little bit here. So there are many different colors, right? There are greens, yellows, and reds, black, white, like that. And all the shapes of the people, luggage, the train seats are all in different shapes. But as he repeated the same shape or similar shape, he made a unity in this work. Here, this train seats here, the kind of similar shapes are repeated again and again in this way. So we see the unity of shapes, and also they have the same color. And here, he used the kind of like same colors over and over, not using a lot of different colors, but basically just a green-ish or yellow-ish, red-ish, like that. So although it has various organic or geometric shapes and different colors and different types of lines, still he uses some repeated same shapes and same colors to create unity among the variety.